Be careful. The further in time you get, the more likely you are to become lost.
All life shall cease.
High or low, doesn't matter. This is the path.
We have Ginny Loveday with us. Oh my God.
All right.
Amazing.
Jenny, thank you for joining us on this amazing final episode of season 3. I mean, we've had many seasons, and it's just so nice to have a comforting player with us who's
It's
confident.
so nice to be back here with Thurman after what happened.
Is that nice? Is that nice?
That's the nicest thing anyone said to me all season long.
That is true.
And
The guy's been
probably
really,
ever.
Yeah.
Thank you. Probably ever, yeah.
He's been shunned the whole time.
I have.
But we love Thurman. I mean, he fights for the good things he
He's just
thinks.
not a very good listener.
Right.
Who cares?
Yeah,
Who
and
cares?
there's no better pariah than a dwarf pariah, inhabiting the body of a teenage boy.
he's not a
chunking
teenager
his soul
anymore,
into
right?
the afterlife.
19 now, I think.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
19. I think that still has teen in the name.
That's a valid point. Astute observation.
Yep, definitely ended his life early, right?
So,
Yeah.
Yep.
So, Jenny, if people just are binge watching season 3 and we're on like season 12,
Which they should.
I know, right? They have no problem catching up. But for those that have waited a week, because these things release every week, what happened in that last episode? Let's this is a star for Jenny. If she can get it, this goes into our bucket, Brett.
Oh, it does.
Right?
Go,
This
Ginny.
is a star for
Go,
us.
Ginny.
Yeah.
Come on.
All right.
Can you recap that last episode? Because it was kind of a mess. We love it.
Yeah, absolutely, sure can. All right, so we started last week's episode after we got through the recap, finding ourselves inside of a room full of change where Theros was like, fuck, shit's hot, and really angry at himself. Meanwhile, over on the floor, unbeknownst to everyone, we have silently moaning to herself at this point, Anastasia.
It's the best role we've had yet on the season. She just moaned all the whole episode. Oh my God. Thank you, Deanna.
Roll to moan.
thank you. I'll be here all episode.
So after Theros finishes bitches and moaning, everyone decides that we should retreat outside of the door while talking shit about the ceiling hag. As if she wasn't right there. Goodness.
Ceiling
They got
hag.
out the
That's a
door.
new class, right?
Ceiling hag
Yeah.
goes over, opens the door because how rude, honestly. I was trying to talk to you. Opens the door, proceeds to ask Theros nicely to go clamp himself to the wall. He kind of dilly-dallies around, so I don't ask nicely anymore, and I just dominated him. To the wall he goes. Everybody else gets a little worked up about that, but, you know, Mora's not got a very strong constitution or will, so to the wall she goes as well.
Oh, no.
I know. And
Well,
that's
we
when it
love
gets
her
to
for her
Thurman.
level. She's very good. But, yeah, you outclassed her there. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's when we get to Thurman. Thurman, who
Tough Thurman.
really just quite unreasonable. I asked politely, he couldn't even remember my name, and I was like, you know, offering solutions in exchange for his problems, and yet, no. What does he do? He goes and blows the whole room up, and that's where we're at now.
Oh, wow. What a recap. That was amazing. Was that
Funny
worth more than
because
one
it's
star?
true.
I gave her 1 star for that. Should that be like 3 stars? That was pretty...
That was great. That was the recap.
Well, Brett, you can't vote for your own stars because you
Oh,
beat
you're right.
her in the same star.
Yeah, you can't either, man. She's on your team. You can't vote for your own stars.
That's true. That's leading the vote. Jonathan, do you think she gets more than 1 star?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
2 stars.
2 stars, yeah.
2 stars. 2 stars.
Woo!
That's correct.
That makes us even with Brooke and Jonathan.
No. Damn it.
Yeah.
BS.
We're leading Deanna and Tom. I should give Deanna a star for moaning all last episode. That was Deanna right there.
I think I said maybe 2 sentences.
That was the best. It was the best 2 sentences ever said in RPG.
It's true.
Well, you did the
True
opening too,
heart-wrenching.
Deanna. You did the opening. That was
I
incredible.
did do the
Yes.
that was-
Yes.
So that's a 2nd star to make us all tie.
No.
No.
No?
Wow, wait, I haven't gotten any stars for my cold opens, by the way.
Oh, man. What is...
So you over literally, I don't know.
About 30 stars.
27.
Over here.
This is 28, so I think I get 28 stars.
That's a 28 stars. She's
Beat that.
definitely leading.
There's a hole in your pocket and you dropped them all.
I did.
Oh, God.
No.
Thurman
Hey, there you go.
appears
I
in
don't
Thurman
like
form.
this. I don't like this cloud.
He's no longer Ren.
I'm in Thurman. Oh.
He's in Thurman form.
Oh.
Oh, bye, Ren.
He
He
disintegrated Ren's body. He was
As you
not
do.
harnessed. The only safe way to go through a void sphere on Galorian, or ever known in the history of D&D or anything, is in this room. And it's only provided by the permanency and the experiments that a certain hag/witch was doing over the eons for the Devil Nation of Cheliax to harness the power of the Annihilation Sphere. And those that were harnessed in, Anastasia, Theros, and Mora, it's almost like us talking about a black hole and surmising what's on the other side. Generally thought on a high level thinking that a void sphere, once you enter it, you're completely, like even your soul, everything's disintegrated out of time and space. Like the whole thing is just gone. And that goes for matter, all matter. And what everybody just found out is that there's in fact another side to the void sphere if the power is harnessed correctly. And this laboratory is specifically harnessed to do that. And Brett, can you share that screen? You find yourself in a desolate cloud of nothingness. Your vision comes to you after a minute. You can sense things, but you can't really smell or touch. The feeling of your physical body is gone. And as you awaken from this state, you realize that through a feeling, you have companionship there with people that you've known before, and a little bit of comfort in that. However, your bodies aren't of the same nature. There's no physicality to them. You're not a ghost. You're more of an energy. And you appear on a plane, and there's somebody in front of you. And she says,
Fancy seeing you here.
Where are we?
you don't feel a need to answer those types of questions from mortals.
Good news, your con's back. Bad news,
Yay.
body gone.
Damn.
Got it. Okay.
Um,
I can pick for it. Okay.
upon waking up, Mora's immediately rushing over to Theros if she can, just making sure he's okay.
She still has her sock puppet.
Yeah, of course.
Mr. Spitfire doesn't look like his normal self.
No,
But-
namaste.
It's strange, Mora. I feel strange here. It feels like we're closer somehow to our gods. Don't you feel it?
I feel it too. It's okay. We're okay.
Have we passed on to the boneyard? I always thought I'd see Iomade, not wherever this is.
I don't know, but I'm glad you're here too.
And she clasps your hand in hers. And as she does, you realize she's wearing the sock puppet, and that always makes you smile. Ginny, you speak out to them because you realize mortals in this place are extremely rare, if not impossible.
Hello? How are you here?
She appears in this form, and she's carrying a dagger that's of crystalline, it's like Maelstrom material, which is sort of the instrument of before time. And Thurman, for you recognize this from your journey before this Maelstrom type material, and you realize this is not the boneyard. This is someplace else. And realize you just were doing something with an annihilation sphere. So where are you?
What plane are we on?
This is typically generally outside of the realm of what would be possible for one such as yourself, so I'm not certain altogether what plane you would call it, or even if you would know of it.
You are very familiar to me.
Gently whisk my non-human being over to, and I'm gonna say, Theros, where's Luna?
Anastasia, I have good news and bad news. The good news is we're here. We've made it after a long journey. Where here is, Iomade only knows. But we're here, because we did something special in that room. And Thurman made something special happen. But the bad news is, our friends who went into the sphere, without that special thing happening, I don't think they're here anymore. I think that was the end for them. Although, I don't know if this is the end for us too.
But I hear him, so he's still here. So that means Ren's still here.
No. Anastasia. I'm sorry. I don't think he is.
Some of what you're saying is striking a chord with me. I believe I do have some explanation. Yes, pardon my manners. It's been so long since I've interacted. My name is Apori, and I've been here for much longer than you could even imagine possible. Many lifetimes for one such as you. And I sense that you're here for a reason. There was a great power missing, and it has returned with your arrival. Did you have a powerful artifact, perhaps?
We brought back the Aspis. That was the powerful artifact.
What did it look like? I'm not familiar with an Aspis, but perhaps we're speaking of the same item.
A cylinder that was connected to certain individuals in regards to symbols. Something connected to the Darklands. Something connected to almost something unholy.
I feel rather certain that this is Aspis. It's the energy of, well, I'm getting ahead of myself. When a new universe is created, it's the energy used. It's known as the calling of the pharasma, and I think that this Aspis may have been calling you. Or someone who was with you and yet not. As Epori's going on, you can see that, as she's kind of mulling through this, she is getting rather, I don't know, it started as lightly perturbed, but distressed greatly at this point.
Pharasma, that was the name of the queen from the Darklands that we killed.
Allow me to potentially clarify this. Pharasma, she's where you go when you're ready to pass on, Anastasia. She's the keeper of the boneyard. She's, some argue, the first, but not the best, because I have to, again, really stress that Iomade is the best. Right? I mean, take a look at this. We've passed through a spear of annihilation, and her sword still shines brightly here. So
and As does my dawnflower. As does my dawnflower.
Also not bad. That one also not bad, but look, artifacts surviving a sphere of annihilation, a void sphere, don't really, just grow on trees. Anyway, Pharasma, possibly the oldest and first god, she's the one to judge you when you pass on to the boneyard. If you believe the teachings of the Pharasmarites, which I'm not sure if all of this is something to be taken at face value, but she's the Alpha and Omega. With her arrival, the universe begins, and when she fades, the universe ends. But, well, aside from the situation we find ourselves in right now, the universe is still very much intact. So who's to say she's the beginning and end of anything?
Pori, what did you call the power that was stolen from you?
The energy of the calling of Pharasma.
That's probably some bad news right there, because if it's calling, I mean, again, to the extent that I can interpret Pharasman law, if it's the calling of Pharasma, it's calling you to her, to the boneyard, to the afterlife, to the end, to her end, where you'll be judged.
Shit.
Was that what you were carrying around, Thurman?
That's what Ren was carrying around.
That's
Anastasia.
I've been saying since the beginning that it needs to be destroyed. And you fought us the entire way.
Ren fought you the entire way, Anastasia.
Don't pretend that you are guiltless in this.
Pori, You get that this Anastasia has bestowed her confidence in delivering the power back to you, and you can grant her whatever you want to.
I've been here protecting your realm. It's been mistreated and targeted and persecuted by
Those Proteans.
Yeah. The calling would really be the undoing of everything I stand for.
And somebody stole it from you.
But it's returned now.
Who stole it from you? Was it one of these people?
How did you come by this Aspis? Why did you have it? Where did you get it?
Ren was given this through someone called Master Newton and Master Arden, who I believe is your father.
Yes.
I was sent back from death through Pharasma to have a second chance, but that was not the case, as I was pulled and had to use my magic to save myself and hide on another plane while I was disconnected from my soul, my body, which was not my soul or my body. It was a person that was named Ren, a kid, someone that was connected to me as much as I was connected to them, but just not in physicality.
But you still haven't explained how you came by it. It wasn't yours to have.
And it wasn't mine to bear. And it wasn't the kid's to bear. But for some reason, he was given these symbols, as was Luna and his brother, Aiden.
Then just answer the question, please. I don't think it's the time to be messing with her.
More, I don't know how to answer the question because I am just as confused with all my knowledge and all my skill.
And all of you get, for a moment as you're flustered, you get a message in your mind, telepathy link, from some dude drinking a beer and having a good time.
His name Buzz?
And you get this message, and it's only one message because you can only break through for a moment. But he says this very pertinent thing to you. Because nobody's ever been to the other side of a void sphere. And also, it's beyond the boneyard. Where you guys are, Ginny is primordial. She's been here forever. You guys are a little outside of everything that's ever been written, documented, ever even dreamed of in an infinite universe. And she's told you that the energy of Pharasma has been stolen for her, probably to create and destroy universes, which happens every eons, right? You've returned that, and she owes you a great gratitude, but a message comes through.
All right, all right. Wait a second. Is this the Fellowship of something stupid? I hear. Is that Thurman? Oh, yeah. Hey, y'all. Party on. Welcome past the void. I gotta go. Gotta get a brew late.
That's what he does, because that's Buzz on. And
That
in
was
that
incredibly
moment,
unhelpful.
yeah,
But
that?
Still amazing to receive an actual divine message. It's no Iomade. He sounds like a fun
that was
guy.
awesome, Brad. That's a star for Brad.
Oh, cool. Thank you. I was expecting that.
I threw you on the line. All right, and here's the thing, Jenny. They have done an invaluable favor for them, and I've not prepared you for this, as you can tell the audience. For returning the gift they have done to you, you can bestow anything you want onto them.
You all seem as if you've lost something precious. What would you desire to have with you as the world was crashing down around you?
I need to find my only true love. I need to find Viv. I need to go back because this is not right.
I could send you back, but I have no promises as to your longevity once arrived there.
My longevity is only to find and protect Viv.
Right, well, longevity goes from none at all to a lot.
I need to sacrifice.
So long as you understand both ends of the scale and are willingly accepting that, then I...
And Jenny, roll a D100.
Oh, yeah. That's my favorite. Oh man. It was almost a 9, but it's 63.
That's not a home run.
So close to being nice.
Yeah.
I know, I really
100
wanted
being
it.
a home run, a 0 being his soul just goes into obliterate. You have done something with Thurman. And then you look at Anastasia.
And your dearest desire? I'm kind of gesture, kind of like... trying my best here.
And for you, Jenny, you've become whole with the power again. And it feels good. You're not as perturbed as you normally are.
No, I'm feeling radiant, positively.
My greatest wish is something that cannot be, to have my father back.
We're outside of the realm of the probable. If that is your greatest wish, we can do our best.
Bringing people back from the dead, weird things happen, and I really would prefer not to deal with weird things happening to my dad. So if there's a possibility of that, I'll hard pass. But
Jenny snaps her fingers. And your father appears. Jonathan?
can I see him, or do I
He's
just
right
hear him
in
when
front of you.
You can touch him.
Well, because don't we not have bodies?
It's ethereal, but in that you
Okay.
touch etherealness.
You've seen Casper the Friendly Ghost. He can touch some things.
Got it.
Oh, daughter.
I look back at her. I say, "This isn't real, is it?"
Oh, I'm real. You brought me back.
Very real.
But listen, there's others that we need to go to. You've got Mom and the boys. We can go see them now, all of us together.
Really?
Really?
I want to reach out for Arden, for my dad, and then I bring him in for a hug and bury my face in his shoulders. And I say, "I've missed you."
I love a touching family moment.
It's good to be back with your daughter. And I promise you there's peace waiting for us now. Let's go.
He has many things to show you.
And so I release him and hold his hand tight.
And then you turn to Mora.
And you, my dear? You're quite away from home. Would you like to return? And then I'm just gonna... She seems a little shell-shocked, so we're just gonna send her.
No, wait, I want him to have whatever he wants.
Laura, I want what you want. I want you to be happy. It's all that I've always wanted. You're the best friend that anyone could have ever asked for.
We have the same wish, so I don't know what to do then.
You go where you want to be. If I can be there with you, then I've fulfilled my journey. And I want you to know that, strange happenstances aside between our families, I forgive and forget, and I love you no less. So whatever you want is what I want. So tell her. Tell this being of immeasurable power that's still not as great as Iomade, but probably up there, I would have to say. Tell her what you want. And if I can be there too, then I've got my reward.
You're an idiot, and I love you too.
I liked him for a moment.
You take no offense.
No.
Iomade is awesome too.
None at all.
Mora, I know I'm an idiot, but I'm forever yours.
I know he's my idiot. I'm happy. I got what I wanted. Just let me be able to keep having it and heal where I can. I'll be happy.
It's a very mysterious wish you threw out there. It's
know,
very
I know.
ominous about where to send you. And perhaps Theros, in your guiding light, maybe you have something better to share.
Well, I've got a follow-up question, if I'm able to kind of shut mine in here with hers. I mean, we've already established the connection. We're good on that front, but really I've got twofold. One, I'd like to know if this is my original friend or some sort of copy or clone that kind of came out of the woodworks in a previous happenstance. I mean, not that it's really important to you, but I'd like to know, and probably she'd like to know. And then also, if you're going to fix things, I'd love to fix my family situation and her family situation. And if you can wipe out all the devils on Golarion as you do this, it's just my simple 3-tiered request. If I can get 2 tiers or a single tier, I'll take either one.
She's sort of primordial, like a Norn or something like this. Not really a god she can help guide things. So it's one or the other. She can't really fix your family. She can send you someplace. She can send you both together.
He wants to fix his family? You want to go there?
Sure, why not? Let's fix
Send us back to our families, yes.
No, you said your family.
Oh, they're in the same place. Oh, shit! Whoa!
Joke's on you! We live next door!
They do. That's very good. So Jenny,
true.
what do you do with the request?
He wants to fix his family, and that was apparently more important than her family, as he said it first. So we send them right back to the middle of their memorial service for him as they've realized he's gone.
Theros, as you reconstitute in a new place, you discover that there's actually 2 Moras with you, and you can't distinguish which one is actually a clone or not.
Do they both have Mr. Spitfires?
They both have Mr. Spitfires.
Then it's truly the greatest moment of my life.
Not just one, but 2 Moras.
Twice the puppets. I don't have any socks.
I am the favorite of Iomate.
The opposite side of a black hole is what you've encountered. And through that, you've had a primordial being. And the final conversation turns to a sweet, sweet gnome who's been under duress, or actually under control of somebody for a very long time, and his witch friend.
Amelia, Toenail, what would your deepest desires be?
She would like to free her coven.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And she would actually like to go on to the boneyard. It's very exciting to her to pass on.
Touches my heart.
Kill me!
Gonna send her off to her sisters.
And her coven is entirely free of the devil shackles that she's been under. That entire laboratory, you think, has been engulfed by that sphere, and that sphere roams, consuming content.
Apologies to any village within plus or minus 1,000.
Oh no, the gnome village. That's where you're from, Brett.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, your little gnome buddy.
Well, if I'm still dominated, Toenail's just like,
You're not anymore. You're not anymore.
holy crap, where the hell have I been these past freaking couple decades?
You don't know how long it's been.
I don't know, I've lost my color. I want my color back. I wish for my color back and I want to have fun again. Oh my God, this has been the worst life ever. Help me.
Can we send them to like a nice seedy gnome tavern? We're just gonna...
The best thing about you, Jenny, is that you're primordial, so you have access to worlds that were built upon worlds. The accidental world that was prior to their universe, you can actually send them there because that's the first world, and that's where.
I like that. You want to go back really to when you had color?
Woohoo! Do it.
It was all Technicolor.
That's the most not happening wish ever.
Nice job. Great job, Jenny. You send them all back.
Woo!
You get everybody situated. It's not Pharasma this time, but you've met a primordial who has extreme power, and it's been amazing.
We don't need Pharasma. Don't need that kind of negativity.
Yes. That is the amazing episode.
Yeah, full circle, baby.
We didn't roll 1d20.
There's 2 of me.
Yeah. Double your bonus. Double your.
No, we didn't roll a d20. I rolled a d100. I was like, I rolled dice. I did. I touched them.
He did.
So here's the thing, Jenny. Brett and I equaled stars of Brooke and Jonathan. What are we going to give them as a bonus, as a tiebreaker? should you roll a d20 and Jonathan roll a d20 just to get some d20s on this board? Or
Highest one wins.
Mora, you, Jonathan, and Jenny and Brett, you all roll d20s. Let's see who's the highest.
All right, here we go, baby.
All right, let me get my lucky.
20s.
I have the lucky cat and I have the lucky dice. Come on.
So is Brett.
I got the lucky fox.
Yeah. Lucky
Got a 5.
It is lucky. I got a 19. I can show you if you want.
Whoa.
What did Mora get?
Yeah,
She wins. Mora's always got that 20s. Brett.
I want to see that die. I want to see that
We
die.
need a camera on that. That's amazing.
I want to see
Dino
every
lie, baby.
side. Let me
Dino
see
lie.
the other sides.
That's the amazing dice. I need one of those too.
I'll buy that die from you for $1,000.
Team Divine.
Nope.
$1,000.
This is my Noir Tiefling Sorcerer dice, and she's never failed me.
So here's the thing, Brooke, you guys won. You and Jonathan 1 star. So what do you?
Hell
What
yeah, we
extra?
did.
What extra perks would you add to what the Primordial gave to you?
Your
Shit,
call,
I
baby.
can't
You
add
roll.
anything. Mora's happy.
That's it. Mora's happy.
Mora's happy.
Oh no,
Wow.
I've
But
got.
Mora, you could get a cute new wardrobe.
You could.
Mora gets to start the biggest church of Saren Ray in the.
Oh my
she's got
God!
a
So
temple
in
to Saren Ray.
Anderon, the largest church of
Yes.
Saren Ray forms, and like, wow, it has a great patronage, and yeah,
Yay! She's happy with me.
very
High
wealthy.
priestess.
As a high priestess, you have to wear high priestess robes, so you got a new wardrobe too.
Works out.
And Jonathan, here's something everybody wants to know: do you take Ayamote's tear, or what was it called, the sword?
Heart's Edge.
Yeah, you take Heart's Edge back to who you promised, or do you just hold on to it?
I'm a man of my word. No, I've killed enough devils with it. It was really fun doing it, but yes, that would be returning there, and with my family's honor restored, which is what we assumed happened with this whole primordial
That's
situation. I take it back where it needs to go. You can only look. If Iomade wanted me to have it for longer than that, she'll give it back to me at some point. Maybe this handsome adventurer will return with Heart's Edge again at a higher level. That'd be great.
Jonathan, when you arrive back in Galorian, you have to take the political seats that your parents and your family had. And of course, Mora is your lead confidant, and you lead the nation of Anderon against the forest fires they're having up north.
So basically, I become George W. Bush.
I've heard about those forest fires somewhere.
You're a bush.
Those
I love
1,000-year
the-
fires.
There's a little bit of a problem with the separation of church and state there, but that's fine.
There you go.
It's whatever the high priestess says. That's what I want to go with.
Yeah. Well, great job, everybody. Jenny, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me. This has been
Please.
great.
If you're watching, go to, subscribe, rate, and hit the Facebook. Go to Instagram, G McLeod's on Instagram, or Loaded Dice Rolls on Facebook. And Jenny, what are your handles?
At Ginny Loveday, GINNYLOVEDAY. Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, Twitter.
And Jenny, make us a promise that you'll please come back. You've been an amazing, amazing
been
guest star,
incredible.
and we would love to have you back in the future.
No, this was delightful. I don't even play Pathfinder. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I totally do.
Eric, Mona, yeah,
Oh, I love Eric.
Phil,
Hi, Eric.
all you guys. We do too, Butler. Come on, man.
I'm bad at names where I would say hello to everyone else that I also
Aaron.
hang out with at cons. But hi, everyone.
Oh, that's the promo. Oh, that's good. All right, well, thank you so much for tuning in. And please, I hope you've enjoyed Season 3 of the Loaded Dice Rolls. Please stay tuned for what is next. As
Season
Tom,
4. Sorry,
Tom, what's
I gave
next? Yeah, she gave it away.
Spoiler.
Yeah, oh my God. Season 4 is next.
Oh, what?
All right.
We had no idea.
We're looking forward to it. Love everybody.
Congrats,
Thank you for
everybody.
tuning
Way
in.
to
Congrats,
survive.
We'll see you very soon.
Don't miss out. Press that subscribe button. Find us on Facebook and Instagram at Loaded Dice Rollers and at Gia McLeod's.